The truth is that even if you're a predominantly feminine person, you're probably living way too much in your masculine energy, and you've probably been doing so for way too long. And the truth is, this has so much to do with the fact that this has kind of become the way society has been built. And it's things like achievements, success, problem solving, logic, and just always doing that gets celebrated. But if you want to truly be able to relax into your feminine energy and live in the energy where you are most authentic, vibrant, and passionate, then you need to find a way to appreciate and work with your masculine energy, because it is still a part of you, but it's not meant to take over you. Hi there, if you're new here, my name is Antonie and I talk about all things feminine self-development, including feminine energy, cycle syncing, and feminine archetypes. And my ultimate purpose with this channel is to help women trust their intuition, avoid burnout, and live authentically with passion, energy, and empowerment. So if that sounds interesting to you, then make sure to click that subscribe button and keep on watching. So I want to start this video out with a little personal story. So there was a time a while back that I was going for an afternoon walk kind of after I had wrapped up my workday. And I was kind of trying to wrap up the day and unwind, but I just kind of felt like the day was holding on to me. And I was still just feeling stuck in my mind rather than relaxing and coming home to my body. And while I was going for that walk and thinking about all of this, I realized something. I was trying to shift my energy into the feminine energy, but for some reason, it was as if my masculine energy was holding on too tightly and just not giving space for my feminine energy to come forward. And that's when I realized that it wasn't about my feminine energy kind of trying to fight and take over, because truly that's not really the feminine energy's way. And it wasn't even about me finding some way to be like, oh, masculine energy, let go of me and get out of here, because that was also not going to work. But what I realized was that my masculine energy was holding on for a reason. And that reason was because it wasn't feeling appreciated enough. And so I realized that I needed to use my feminine energy to appreciate what my masculine energy had done for me today. So here's the thing. When it comes to masculine and feminine energy, and I just want to point out that we all have both energies. There's no such thing as a man only has masculine and a woman only has feminine. There's no such thing. We all have both. And we all need both, and there's supposed to be a balance in both. And so these two energies will generally want different things. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't all want what both energies want, because again, we all have both energies. But when you're living mostly in your feminine energy, there are certain things that you mostly desire, and what the masculine wants isn't necessarily as important and as frequently important. And the same goes for people who predominantly live in their masculine energy, that they will want what the feminine wants as well, but it might not be as high of a priority for most of the time. And so the masculine generally wants to be respected, appreciated, and it wants to be successful. While the feminine energy wants to be loved and cherished, and it wants to feel safe. Now again, don't worry, we all want both. So I'm not saying that if you are a feminine person, you never want to be successful or you're not interested in being respected. I'm not saying that. And any masculine person also wants to be loved and to feel safe. So again, we all want both, but it's just about what we feel is our highest priority for most of the time. So going back to the story that I started out with, I realized that my masculine energy was holding on almost like a tight muscle because I was just trying to move on from the day instead of actually taking a moment to give my masculine energy some appreciation. And once I did, once I actually appreciated and acknowledged everything that I had done during the day, it was like my masculine energy just let go. It was like, cool, that's all I wanted. And I was able to relax back into my feminine energy. So instead of trying to force a shift by trying to get your feminine energy to overpower your masculine energy, this way of appreciation makes it possible for you to shift back into the energy that is most authentic for you by creating a way for the masculine to simply let go. So if you want to be able to relax and live and embody the feminine energy, then you also need to be able to find a balance and a harmony between both of the energies. Again, especially because most of us will end up living way too much in our masculine energy. And by doing this kind of exercise, you can make sure that the masculine energy lets go and doesn't hold on to you at the end of the day. And the cool thing is that by creating this kind of harmony, you are practicing and building a skill of effortlessly being able to shift between the two energies. So that when you need to, you can drill down and get something done, or you can protect yourself in a time of need. But then you're also able to effortlessly lean into and shift back to your feminine energy when you want to relax, be creative, or show compassion and love. And in this way, you can feel empowered by the two energies that are operating inside of you, and not feel like a ball that's being tossed between the two, or just feeling stuck in this masculine grind when you really want to feel empowered, passionate, and loving. So just a quick note, do you want to learn more about how you can balance both energies and come home to your feminine energy? If so, then I really recommend you check out my free evening reflection journal that holds 2 steps to your authentic self. And it guides you through a super simple exercise that I use almost every single day, and that helps me feel so much more empowered, fulfilled, and aligned throughout my day. So if you haven't already, make sure to check that one out. So I really hope this video brought you some value, and if it did, make sure to click the like button below. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any new videos. And in the meantime, check out these videos.